Hey, what is up, and welcome to my Ronin guide for Rogue Company in 2021. If you don't know what Rogue Company is, it's a third-person 4v4 free-to-play cross-platform search and destroy type thing. It's a very cool game. So I have clocked a total of around about 10 days playtime on Rogue Company. 4.5-ish of those days have been on Ronin. There's a reason I've played her so much, is because she's the best, and I'm about to go through all the reasons that make her a great pick and exactly how to make the most of those individual bits of kit. If you learned something from this video, then do remember to click a like. If you've watched one of my videos before, then do remember to subscribe. And of course, if there's anything else like this that you would like in the future, pop it in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Tip number 1 is know your weapons. Ronin's primary weapons consist of the KA-30, which is the assault rifle, and the SLC, which is the SMG. Personally, I use the KA-30 because it's a lot more useful at longer ranges. But I know a load of people use the SLC, and that thing is very good as well. The secondary is the Spitfire, the fully auto pistol. I thought this was a weakness when I first started using her, but this thing is very powerful. You can kind of use it as a backup SMG when you run out of ammo on your primary. Tip number 2 is crouching. This is a more general tip for every rogue, but if you use the assault rifle like me, in order to win closer range battles against SMGs, you need to be a hard target to hit. Some people crouch spam, where they just whack the crouch button over and over again in order to stay mobile. Personally, I like to keep it as unpredictable as possible, so that the enemy is a lot less likely to hit that headshot. Oh my god. This next one, along with tip number 5, is the most important one. Tip number 3 is use the frag grenade. Honestly, I probably get more kills with the frag grenade than I do with the primary. I probably get more kills with the frag grenade than I do with her ability. It is very, very powerful. I could do a whole video on the frag grenade in the future if that's something you guys want, but essentially make sure you cook it as well as you can, and bank shotting the grenade is huge. Go on. So the grenade takes 5 seconds to explode, which I'm sure you know. Also, the line gets redder as it's closer to exploding. You can use that to judge how long you have left and hit some disgusting grenade shots that the enemy cannot counter at all. It is vital to remember that if you do hold the frag grenade for too long, you do blow up. It does deal damage to teammates as well, which I know very well, and the people I play with quite often know all too well. So to help that, I have my grenade button bound to my mouse, and I constantly swap weapons when cooking a frag grenade. This puts it back in your pocket and resets the fuse, so you can take it out again and start another 5-second timer. If I'm idle behind cover, I am almost always cooking a frag grenade, because this thing is so powerful. And if an enemy peeks when I've already half cooked my grenade, then it's a little bit easier for me to get that kill quickly and avoid them from seeing and shooting at me. Tip number 4 is understanding Ronin's passive. Ronin's passive seems kind of weak. Not showing up on the minimap is not as flashy as Lance's roll reload or Anvil's immunity to stuns, but it is one of those abilities that kind of does its job without you realizing. You can shoot and not show up on the map, and also if the enemy team does have a Talon, then you can sit in the radius of the Talon dart and you won't show up on the map, and you can kind of catch out a lot of Talon players like that if they don't realize that you're there. The Talon might push you thinking no one's there, easy kill. Tip number 5 is don't use Ronin's ability as a trap all the time. Now, I say all the time because it can be used as a trap very well, but I get far and away more kills by using it as a second grenade. If you're at a reasonable range, you can shoot the Ronin dart As soon as it lands and explode it, the enemy will have no idea what's just happened to them. This works very, very well in attacking scenarios where you know a defender is behind a certain bit of cover, but you can't flush them out by just shooting them, and you need something a little bit quicker than a grenade. This is perfect. So there, I have no nade, but got it. When you do use Ronin's trap as an ability, it's important to be creative with it. There are some spots that do just work. I'm going to go through a couple of them now. This spot on Skyfell, you need the dart horizontal to the window while the bomb's planted on the ground. When they push that window, they will die. They shouldn't be able to shoot that out. This spot on Lockdown, just in the grass, is quite good for catching people out if they push from the alley. They can shoot it, of course, from the middle of the map, so be careful of that. This spot here is just on A short in Icarus. Really easy one. They push, they die, job done. This one on Lockdown, again, is important to get it horizontal because it's a lot easier to shoot out if it is vertical to the tunnel. The enemy push out of that and they die. A lot of the time they don't realize that that's there or don't expect it to be right there. And this one on Canals, you can get it nice and tight to that box and anyone pushing the alley dies. As long as you have control of the main exit, then that should be fine. Generally though, some good spots to place her knife are above doorways or on the back of jump walls to be used as very reliable defensive utility. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate that. If you want me to do any other rogues in the future, or if you would like that grenade tutorial, then do drop a comment in the comment section below. Other than that, thanks so much. See you next time.